Welcome back, book buddies! Today we are going to read one of the 24 books from this Marvel Advent Calendar. Let's open Day 1. The Invincible Iron Man. Day 1. The Invincible Iron Man. There he is. As a boy, Tony Stark dreamt about how technology could change the world for the better. Tony was just 19 years old when he started designing cutting-edge technology for his family's company, Stark Enterprises. But to create, Tony would need money, space, and resources. The US Army was happy to give Tony everything he needed, as long as he gave their soldiers strong weapons. One day, Tony was demonstrating how to use his weapons to keep evil forces at bay. Kaboom! Suddenly, an attack broke out. Tony was blasted off his feet and felt a sharp pain in his chest before slamming into the ground. Everything went black. Suddenly, several warlords barged into the cave where Tony and Jensen were trapped. They demanded that Tony and Jensen build powerful weapons for them. The two scientists decided they would give those warlords exactly what they wanted, but with a twist. They set to work right away. It took weeks, but both men worked very hard because they were eager to be set free. Large pieces of grey metal were coming together. They had a powerful source to run the machine, and when it was time was up, they put their plan into action. As the warlords approached, Tony strapped himself into his weapon and powered up battle suit. Jensen took cover as Tony smashed through their prison door and declared himself an Iron Man. The warlords' weapons hardly made a dent in the grey armour. Iron Man was invincible. He charged towards the warlords, and they fled in fear. But escaping wasn't all Tony wanted to do. He couldn't go home without stopping those men from hurting everyone else. He pulled rubble down from the cave, smashing all of their weapons to pieces. Tony made it out of the cave, but Jensen didn't. The guilt weighed heavily on Tony's mind, but there was something else. Tony had a realization that shook him to the core. Many of the weapons he had destroyed were weapons he had created himself. Upon returning home, Tony promised that he would never sell weapons to anyone again. Not only that, he would put his genius to work creating things that would make the world better, smarter, and safer. Tony also kept working in secret to refine and redesign his Iron Man armor so he could protect the world from the weapons he wouldn't be able to stop. Tony continued upgrading his armor. He fought tirelessly to keep the world safe. Eventually, he became a founding member of the mighty Avengers. Tony Stark wouldn't be remembered for his time creating weapons used for evil. Instead, the world would come to know him as a superhero. He was Tony Stark, the Iron Man. And look, there's all the Avengers. How cool! Iron Man. The end. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Do come back so we can read more books together. Please like and subscribe. Bye!